There are few.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's very popular, this collection. There are
Yes.
a lot of. Okay.
Yes.
I'm in Domingo. Domingo Ferrer.
Yeah.
We are working 28 years.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes.
Okay, it was just.
I thought I was sending the wrong email to the wrong person.
I think there are a little fragment of, I don't know if this poem or perhaps another poem.
That's the bridge.
Yes,
right?
this is the bridge.
This is
Okay.
this one.
This is the model. Okay. And this also like a door, like a sculpture. I think the poem tour, but I think this is this. I don't know.
Probably.
This was a little bit poem trying to explain this like a spade under a tree. But
It's a very nice approach.
okay, it's a way for
It's a very nice
approach
approach.
and different way of architecture. Okay. I think these publications are very conscious,
Yes.
very clear. Also, the text need to be clear because it's very short. You cannot explain some relevant things. Okay, it's not a publication of theory. I think it's theoretical. It's a practical publication. I think it's good. Okay. Okay, Nusa, I don't know if you are in your idea.
Well,
What idea do you have in your thesis? How do you try to organize?
yes, I think what I'm gonna try to do in my thesis is write.
You want some water? Or?
I wanted to use the medicine actually.
Medicine, okay.
Yeah, but
I
it's
was
just,
suspecting what to use. It's
yes, it's just it fell apart. It was
Yeah.
an effervescent thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's now it's powder, more or less.
It's not drugs. Okay.
Sorry.
It looks like a drugs.
Yeah, it looks like drugs now because I put it in my bag and
Okay.
yeah, it's okay. Well, it is drugs, but medical drugs.
Some spoon. Okay.
No, it will evaporate because it's
Yeah,
effervescent. It's like vitamin C. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I had lunch, Christmas lunch with the family of Ignacio.
With Pau,
Pau and Eulalia,
Maria, Clara.
yeah, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
They have.
They were very nice. They invited me for lunch.
Yes. They were very pleasant people.
Yes, Eulalia gave me this.
Cool dinner.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, so what I will do in my PhD is work on the text,
Yes.
trying to analyze how it's written, the text
Okay.
itself, and then going back to the references in the text. Yeah.
It's very conscious about.
Yes, and there's a lot of reference to photography at the beginning, and
Wow.
then it moves on to a more philosophical and sociological
Approach.
yes, and perspective on the topic, and it ends with a rather architectural view. And so I will look into these references as really a focused approach, and then I will, as a second step, would be to put this in a middle context, like a middle scale context. So Ignacio de Sola Morales, how he evolved in the ETSAB, how he was related to the Eni Corporation, how he's related to the Metropolis, and so on, and how mostly the text. Like how is the text relevant in all of these circles, and how it was a culmination of Ignacio being very interdisciplinary,
More or less
universes.
this situation.
Yes, and then I will try to project it, if possible, to a more present time.
Yes.
So to see how the text is still received now. I'm not sure how to do that yet, but in theory, that's what I will try to do.
Okay, when you have the idea of this abstract or idea of contents, perhaps you have try to send me some information. I get to collaborate, I give some information or some kind of collaboration if you decide.
Yes, that would be great.
Okay.
Yes. I could send you something I wrote, and then you could give
Okay.
me your opinion, or
Okay.
yes.
Well,
Yeah. Well, yes.
perhaps I have just one comment about this. It's important that not open so much the field,
Yes.
because perhaps the field of sociological it's terrible, because it's another thesis perhaps.
Yes.
And some philosophers they have a little because it was interesting some anthropological, it's not sociological, I don't know, because this is for us in this case of the forum, if it's important, it was important for architecture, but it was more important for the sociologists. What happened in this place during 20 years, it's another thesis. What happened with the politics, with Franco, it was
yes.
perhaps another thesis.
Yes.
It's important to keep some precautions
yes.
in the sociological fields, because it could be
so
transformed so much.
Yes.
Take care in this place, okay?
So it was important for, you're talking about the OER, that it was important for sociologists? Or
also could be, but what the focus of sociology are completely the architecture looks at this bottle, the sociology look at the environment.
Yes.
And for us it now it's completely transform your thesis in another thing.
Yes.
It's interesting, but it's danger.
Okay.
I need some precautions.
Okay. You mean to situate the text in context, or?
Yes, this there was also, perhaps you could speak with Xavier Costa. I
yes.
think you need to speak with.
Yeah, I will speak to him today. Actually.
Today.
Yes, he's
Okay.
coming.
Fine.
He's coming to Barcelona.
Because I have a lot of experience, because Xavier Costa was an intimate collaborator with during a lot of time.
Yes.
And also they was finally I think these books was publishing for Xavier Costa. This or this, I think. Xavier Costa was the person who tried to finish some of these theoretical considerations of Ignazi. Okay.
Yes.
And also now it's teaching at Northwestern University at Boston.
Yes.
And also nowadays he's the co-director of the master program, I think.
Yeah. He's still in Metropolis,
yes,
vaguely.
yes, okay. I think it's a good interlocutor for trying to organize which part of this thesis was interesting or not.
Yes, I will try to get as much as possible.
Yes, I can help you, but I think Xavier could be a little
more
because more theoretical. He cannot practice architecture, just it's theoretical.
Yes.
But I could help you in some practical decisions. I think my field it's practical, a little bit theoretical.
Yes.
And Xavier Costa more theoretical, not practice.
Okay. It's
Have,
good to keep the balance.
With the theme of Ignazi, one from one side.
Yes.
The practical or not practical.
He wrote actually a text in his early period, like the earliest period about theory and practice.
It was interesting, perhaps these lessons, topographies. I think it's a good thing because it's a selection of text. I think it's interesting.
Okay. There is, I think, an English version.
Yes.
Or French, if you want topography.
Sí, usually there are 2 or 3 versions. It was published at 1985 or so. Okay. I think it's very clear. Also, there are
Yes.
10 or 12 little articles. I think it's
Okay. Oh.
have a lot of work to do.
Oh yes. I'm looking now into the archives of
College.
Morales.
Ignacy or
Yes, Ignacy. The archives in his office,
yes,
which is not
it's
far
close to
from
here.
here. Actually.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
neighbor there.
Yes.
I don't know if they have open. Yes, could be.
Yes, I got the key anyway.
Okay, fantastic.
So I'll give it back.
Okay, fantastic.
Just drink that.
I will give you some address. Okay.
Yeah,
You need
that would be
something.
great.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
very
I
much.
have my mail.
Yeah,
And
I already
some,
do.
some, okay.
Yes, okay. And do you
Okay.
suggest some specific books I have to read in relation to Terran Vague? I think I know, but maybe I'm missing something.
Terrain back. It just for me it's the title. The importance of terrain back for me, it's the memory of these terrains.
Yes.
And in the memory of terrain, there are a lot of panoramas for me. It's some also, of course, sociological approximation, but for me it's interesting the anthropological, because the anthropological approximation is it's approximation who nobody have conscience what happened in a place, and anthropologists, sorry,
Yes.
they
No,
have
it's
they have clear what happened in each place, because they have a kind of for me was interesting perhaps anthropologists like very famous in a little bit famous is Manuel Delgado, also Marc Auger with Nolio.
Yes,
I
yes.
think it's a good reference.
Definitely.
And also perhaps for me was interesting Fraser with Rama Dorada. For me this kind of anthropologist was interesting. Rama Dorada was interesting.
Let's see, you have the trias here.
Trias, a lot of trias.
Yes.
Okay, also anthropologist Manuel Delgado.
It's a very nice
Fuster de
collection of
Colangels.
books, to be honest.
For me it was a very, very interesting book. Okay,
Okay.
well I think with
So then- and
pleasure.
how can I get access to your PhD?
yes, it's easy to connect by
In which
I send
university
you
will it
the
take?
link. I send you the
Okay,
link
okay,
because the book
perfect.
it's the
Yes,
same.
yes, of course.
I send you the link. Okay.
Okay.
This was the Construir y Pensar Habitar. Okay.
Further.
Yes,
Around.
and then in this time like that of kind of passion, symbolic ideas, it was a philosopher, symbolic philosopher for me was
Yes.
passion, some kind of emotion for Bello Rosinier. Okay, was okay. And also,
Where was he from? Trias?
from Barcelona, was a neighbor of that site.
Oh yes.
I'm between towards the.
Well, that's good.
It's very easy for me. Just a
That's
person.
good. He mentions politics. Because
Yes.
I feel that the text on Terra Vague is missing the political layer.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes. When you find some. I was in English.
Okay.
Okay.
It's great. I'm sure I'll find it at the page.
Yes, it's easy.
Definitely.
It's not very well translated in Spanish. In Catalan was great. It was women was Carme Riera, and in English so it's not nothing to. It's not. It's in It's nice in English.
Yeah, it shows the burial of the dead, death by water, not something.
Yes. On one side was Heidegger and all the fellows, on the other side was Benjamin, that two senses. Okay?
So Hegel and Heidegger are for you
Yes.
somehow opposed to.
Yes, I think
I
think this way. I think
Yes.
today I think the maintain one side,
Yes.
all the structuralists, all the regular scientific one side,
Okay.
another side, all the kind of sort of
And when you say it's increasing in importance, the notions like Terra Vag, do you mean for your work in specific or in general?
For me, I think it's in general it's important because in this sort of globalization of the whole society, it's impossible to organize all the world in concepts like Heidegger. It's impossible.
Yes.
All the idea of Islam, all the mystic kind of ritualizations or organization of the religion of the society.
Yes.
I think it's impossible to organize with Heidegger. We need to organize the society with another parameters.
Was Deleuze also important for Morales?
Yes,
Because
it was
I think
important
yes.
because it was a kind of evolution. Yes, because they have idea of the also Deleuze tried to organize the past of the philosophy not with Plato and Aristotle, with perhaps with Heraclit. It was the philosopher who organized the fluxus.
Yes.
In this sense, Heraclit was a kind of philosopher who never was very polished. Heraclit was the natural like flux, developed, cycle.
Yeah,
Some
that sounds
concepts.
more like Deleuze. And also Morales. So
Yes.
It's one of his categories.
Yes, yes.
But
one
so
of these.
these categories, you think they were recurrent in his work as well?
These
The
categories.
container, habitation.
Yes, there are some students of Master Metropolis.
Yes.
They have also a web organizing some.
Yes. I know Metropolis. I
They try
looked
to
into
connect
the theories,
through
the
this.
thesis.
There are one I don't know one place in the web the kind of apportation of the categories of Inés Morales. You put categories of Inés Morales. There are one one time was a prize also. It was just a kind of need. They need to explain what happened with these five categories.
Okay.
Some of these students have some ideas.
And the
I think-
Metropolis.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw some. I saw
Okay.
the thesis. They were like one about fluxus, one about interstices.
Well, for me also this is a modern field, anthropologist, Montegado, from Barcelona, Delgado. Well,
Okay.
I think it's interesting this approximation of the anthropologist. Okay,
Okay.
they explain things. It's real. It's some throughs like all parts of our culture we have forget. Okay.
Yeah. Should I help you put them back?
Okay. Put this inside. Anthropologist.
Only this one.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and
Okay. Yeah, this.
those are for signals.
You speak with Montaner, José María Montaner.
Yes, I spoke with Montaner, I spoke with Oliveras.
Marta Llorente, no.
No, I asked her to meet, and but she thought it would be better to talk to Oliveras.
I think Marta Llorente is a very strong girl. You need to speak with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll ask her again.
Because he was very sensitive, he explained something, perhaps they could explain a little bit this idea of Marta Llorente was also the same kind, was in between Ignasi and Trias.
Aha.
The
Okay.
person who also retired because during a period Ignasi and Eugenio Trias was a little bit fight
Yes.
for politics terms.
Uh-huh.
And we try to put try to organize again
Okay.
this kind of
But
situation.
like But not on the theoretical level, more like
Political,
politics.
yes. One side was Unionist, Spanish trias, and the other was Catalan and some. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to talk to Lorente, but I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh,
I will be back in the second part of January.
okay.
So maybe then,
Could
yes.
keep.
Yeah, I also spoke to Carmen Rodriguez
Yeah,
and
Carmen Rodriguez was.
Edward Bru.
Edward Bru
Also.
was jefe.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. Well, thank you for
have a
your
lot of work, okay?
I do. Yes.
Well, let me
And
keep
so-
in touch and.
Yes, and please send me the link.
Yes, I will send you the link.
The link to
of
your
this
PhD.
TEDx. I write, okay?
Okay. And if you have some, like if any more ideas come up, please
Okay, okay,
write them down.
okay. I will keep.
Okay. I'll take that. I need more napkins tonight.
Do you need some handkerchiefs, something?
No, I have.
Okay.
Have. It's just today. I don't know why I got sick.
Okay,
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
thank you for coming. It's a
And,
pleasure. Okay,
yes.
and we'll.
Good luck with your work.
Well, we have.
I would have loved to see what you're doing, but I guess we're short
what-
on time today.
Now we're working in an exhibition of Le Corbusier. The same exhibition it was in MoMA. They were putting in Barcelona, Madrid.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I have a friend in ETH who's specializing. She's doing her PhD on Le Corbusier
Yeah.
in Brazil. She's Brazilian.
Could be.
Maybe, I mean, if you're interested in being in contact with her, I could.
Okay.
I don't know if.
Well, Le Corbusier is a huge theme.
Yeah, and they meet on a regular basis.
Yes, yes.
Like
Daniel Cohen in this exhibition.
Yeah.
Yes, he is the commissary
Okay.
with Eric Bergol, and also they are coming a lot of.
When will it happen?
We start the exhibition at 20.
21 of January.
Yes, until
Oh, I will
May.
be here. I will be here.
20, not for 20 minutes. No, we start working 21 of the organization, and the exhibition starts 28, 29.
Okay. I would be leaving. Yeah. So,
I will send
okay.
invitation. Okay.
Yes, please do.
You here we send this.
Yes, I'll also forward it to my friend
Okay.
who's working on
This
Corbusier.
is great.
Yes.
Because this is
in Marseille.
No, it was Corbusier with the synthesis of art, and this is the same exhibition. It was in this summer in New York.
Okay.
It is more or less perhaps in New York to handle one of the pieces they keep because normally the pieces have a period outside of the foundation, and they could go for calm and care or something. And they are these pieces. Bueno, pues ja tenim se'n va. Ella va estar a l'ETH i la Sara també ha estat un any a l'ETH estudiant. Igual els trobeu allà, no?
Sí.
Ah, ben bé. Vale? Vinga.
Bye. You too. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Now I send you. Yes. Okay.
Yes, please do.
I send the All right.